Imagine watching your favorite movie, but instead of just seeing it on screen, your entire room reacts to the action. The colors shift, the light pulls to the soundtrack, and suddenly, your home theater feels like a high-end cinema. That's the power of a DMX lighting system. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to build your very own DMX lighting system from scratch, giving your setup that professional immersive feel. Let's get started. So what exactly is a DMX lighting? DMX, or digital multiplex, is a protocol used in stage and theatrical lighting to control multiple fixtures independently. Unlike standard LED strip lights that change all at once, DMX lets you fine-tune each fixture, creating dynamic effects that can sync with your movies and music. With a DMX system, you can control lights just like professionals do in concerts, theaters, and theme parks. The best part, it's easier to set up than you might think. At its core, DMX operates over what's called a universe of 512 channels. Each channel can have a value of 0 to 225, giving you precise 8-bit control over every aspect of your lighting. Traditional DMX uses 3-pin XLR connectors, though you also find 5-pin versions in professional settings. Before we get to wiring and programming, let's go over the essential components you need for your home theater DMX setup. First thing you are going to need is DMX controller. Some DMX controller options that you are going to need include hardware controller. These are physical boards with sliders and buttons. Software controllers, these are programs like QLC Plus that run on your computer, and there's also a USB to DMX adapter. These allow you to connect your computer to DMX fixtures, which cost about $20 for basic models. Next thing you're going to need is DMX lights. These include LED strips, spotlights, or wash lights that support DMX control. Next, you are going to need DMX cable. Unlike regular audio XLR cables, these are specially designed for data transmission for DMX setups. The next thing you are going to need is a DMX splitter. Although this is optional, but it is useful for complex setups. And finally, you will need a DMX terminator. This is a small plug that goes at the end of your DMX chain to prevent signal interference. I recommend starting with a basic setup like a DMX controller and a few RGB LED strips before expanding into more advanced lighting. When planning your layout, consider channel allocation. Each light fixture occupies a specific number of channels. For example, a basic RGBW light might use 7 channels, controlling master brightness, red, green, blue, white, strobe, and special effects. Remember to assign each fixture a unique starting address to avoid conflicts unless you want multiple lights to behave identically. Now, let's connect everything. Follow these steps carefully to ensure a smooth setup. Number 1. Connect your controller. If you are using software controller, connect your USB to DMX adapter to your computer and install any required drivers. Next, begin the chain. Connect the DMX controller to your first lighting fixture using a DMX cable. Next, daisy chain additional lights. This can be done by connecting the output of one fixture to the input of the next fixture, and so on and so forth till you get to your last lighting fixture. Next, set DMX addresses on each fixture. This tells the controller which light to control. And finally, install a DMX terminator at the end of the chain to prevent signal interference or data reflection. Each light must have a unique address. Most fixtures have DIP switches or digital screens to set them. Check your manuals for the correct settings. Remember, proper channel assignment is crucial to avoid conflicts, especially with multiple lights. Now that everything is wired up, let's program some lighting effects. You have 2 main options for programming: a dedicated hardware controller or computer software. Let's look at using a dedicated hardware controller. Hardware controllers like this 192 channel unit are straightforward to use and don't require a computer. Here's how to program basic lighting scenes and chases. Step 1. Enter program mode. Press the program button on your controller. The program LED will light up. Next, set channel values. Adjust faders to create your desired look. For example, set red channels for specific color. Next, save the scene. Press add and then a scene number button like scene 1. The controller will flash to confirm. Next, create additional scenes. Set new fader positions and save to different scene buttons. Next, exit program mode. Press program again when finished. Start with simple scenes, single colors like red, green, blue, and white. Then experiment with combinations like mixing red and blue to create purple. Now let's look at creating chases. Step 1. Enter program mode by pressing the program button. Press a chase button from 1 to 6. Next, add scenes. Press a scene button followed by add for each step in your chase. Finally, exit program mode. Press program when your chase is complete. To run the effects, follow these steps. Number 1. Simply press the blackout button. Press a scene button. Press the chase button followed by auto. Next, adjust speed. You can use the speed slider to control how quickly scenes change. You can use the fade slider to create smooth or abrupt transitions. You can press music instead of auto to have lights respond to sound via the built-in microphone. You can use the tap button to manually set timing with the beat. If your lights appear unresponsive, check your blackout button. It's easy to accidentally enable blackout mode, which temporarily disables light output. While hardware controllers are simple, another way you can go about programming is using collections for faster programming within QLC+. Collections let you combine multiple lighting elements into reusable building blocks that speed up your workflow. Download and install QLC Plus from the official website qlcplus.org. The first thing you need to do is to create building blocks. For example, set up your conventional lights like incandescent at different intensity levels. Let's say 30, 50, 70 or 100%. Then program your LED fixtures with various color presets like red, blue, green, aqua, and white. Now for moving lights, create position presets like center stage, upstage, left or right, and color presets separately. The next thing we need to do is to combine elements using collections. To do this, select collection from the menu. Name your collection, e.g. wash 1 or center stage blue. Then add your building blocks to the collection, e.g. incandescent at 50% plus blue LED pass. Now the next thing we need to do is to convert collections to scenes for fine-tuning. Start your collections to see the effects. Use dump DMX value to save the state or a named scene. Then fine-tune individual fixtures in the scene editor for precise control. Finally, we need to create dynamic effects with collections. To do this, combine chases with static elements, e.g. flickering LEDs with steady conventional lights. Then use collections for complex effects like lighting, where you might combine a white flash chase with subtle background lighting. Collections are especially powerful for programming moving lights. Create separate presets for position, colors, and gobos, and then combine them in collections to quickly build complex scenes. You can even include movement effects like figure 8 alongside specific colors and background lighting. Finally, remember that both scenes and collections can be added directly to queue lights. The possibilities are endless. A few reminders: test your software compatibility and latency. Nobody wants laggy lights. Always have a manual override ready and rehearse your cues. Start simple, then layer in complexity as you get comfortable. With these tools, you are not just playing media, you are creating a multi-sensory experience. Imagine your home theater or venue alive with lights perfectly timed to every moment. That's the power of synchronization. Before we wrap up, here are some important safety and maintenance tips to keep your system running smoothly. Secure all fixtures properly to prevent falls. Avoid overloading your power supply by calculating total wattage. Regularly inspect cables to prevent signal queues or short circuits. Use quality components for reliability and longevity. Be cautious with cheap hardware. Some inexpensive DMX fixtures may have electrical safety issues such as inadequate isolation between main wattage and control circuits. If you are using a software like QLC Plus, be aware that experimental versions may crash. Avoid using alpha or beta software for critical productions. And that's it, guys. A fully functional DMX lighting system for your home theater. Whether you want subtle lighting effects or dynamic effects that react to your movies, DMX gives you the ultimate customization. With affordable options like QLC Plus and USB adapters, professional grade lighting control is now accessible to pretty much everyone. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and let us know in the comments how you plan to use DMX in your setup. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.